I know everyone here been saying how they were before the self-improvement journey, like awkward, no confidence, shy. They couldn't get laid or they couldn't talk to girls. That's how I was too. I had no confidence, I didn't have respect from other men and women. But this is how I look like. I was skinny fat. I didn't have good posture because every day, every night, I would just play video games. I'd be hunched over like just playing video games. So my posture was fucked up. Uh, Skin was terrible. And this is what I used to do every night, like play video games. Bro, I am too nice, 32 and 0, bro. Go, your boy got 103 kills, most kills. This is my setup and just playing video games every night with the boys. Instead of leveling up in the real world, I would level up in virtual world like Call of Duty or some shit. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. And I would eat shit food like this, like pizza, wings, just drinking soda every day, Coke. That's why I had that skinny fat body. But I did some of the good habits. I used to play soccer for a university team, or football, as you guys call it in the UK. I had like somewhat of a social life, like a brotherhood, as you could say, from playing football. Other than that, I didn't do anything else except like work like a 9 to 5 job. I worked part time because I want to make some extra cash on the side. But I didn't even like playing football. Like sometimes I would skip practice and go home and just play video games. That's how much of a nerd I was. Like I'd just go home and play Fortnite or some shit. Like fucking hated that. And I was trying to make it pro too. I was trying to become a pro football player or footballer, but I couldn't because I was distracted by wanting to play video games. So I didn't have a good diet. And then I found the gym. I went from like a skinny fat to average looking body, I guess. Like I worked out for 3 months. I didn't know what I was doing, honestly. I was just doing like full body workouts. I didn't do any research. I was just eating whatever. And somehow like I gained some I gained some weight, and I decided to cut after 3 months, which was fucking stupid because I didn't even I had no muscle. Like I didn't build any muscle to cut. So there was like nothing. It was just like I was like 10, 11, 12% body fat with like some veins and like a little bit of muscle. Like it looked good, honestly. Like I was pulling some bitches from that, but hey. And then I was looking like this, lean, like you could see the veins a little and stuff like that. Somehow your boy got into a relationship and it lasted 2 months because my dumb ass thought, oh, I got the girl, like I can relax. I don't have to go to the gym. I don't have to like I wasn't even doing good habits, honestly. I didn't know how I got into a relationship. But I was like, oh, I don't need to go to the gym, which was the only good thing I was doing. And I got complacent and the relationship lasted 2 months and your boy was heartbroken. And they like at that moment I was like, oh, why this happened to me? Whatever. And boys, even like when I was in a relationship, I used to fucking jerk off. Like my brain didn't get enough stimulation or dopamine from having sex in real life. I would go jerk off after too. That's how like bad my mind was. So after a month of the breakup, I stumbled across Hamza's video, which is this one. I took a screenshot of it. I remember that day that I saw that video, and it was life changing for me. And it was talking about delayed gratification and making your future self happy. After watching that 20 minutes of the video, I was like, damn, I never thought of it that way. Like, make my future self happy. That's how I develop self love. And after watching his videos on meditation, like not playing video games, not jerking off, all that stuff, that's when my self improvement journey really began, honestly. I promised myself I wasn't gonna jerk off like ever again. And this was my motivation that I would have to get pleasure from girls in real life. So I would have to go approach them and get sex in real life instead of jerking off with my hand or spilling my shit all over myself. So that really motivated me to get better and think of it that way and not jerking off. Then your boy sold his whole gaming setup. It was worth a lot of money and I sold it. And my friends at that time were like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're doing this all because of a breakup, blah, blah, blah. And I just ignored them. So I went like full on monk mode, living a simplistic life, daily meditation, waking up 5 a.m. in the morning, going to the gym, counting my macros, going on a bulk, getting social in real life, like going to people, approaching them. Because I watched like Hamza's video on how to win friends and influence people. I even have the book, uh, which I read, and then I implemented uh, those steps, and I made a lot of friends in the gym. Like it felt so good making friends in real life. And the old me would never like go up to people and approach them and talk to them and become friends with them, you know, or ask for their number or something. And I was like hitting PRs. I failed 225, you know, but I was hitting PRs after PRs, gaining weight, bulking up, building that lean muscle mass, doing my own research. After about 4 months of monk mode, I started to look like this. I got this like fuckboy physique look. I grew my hair out, and this is like when I fell back down, boys. I started going to like clubs and bars, drinking, hooking up with girls, like as you guys can see. And like I was like, oh shit, like this self-improvement journey like is getting me laid, you know. And I have a lot of confidence, like this is so fun. So I started doing the bad habits again, but like in a degenerate way. So like drinking, going to clubs, hooking up with girls, which fucked up my mental health again. And I got complacent and fucked up my body too, which I looked like this after the clubs and shit. Because I fell into another relationship, which lasted about 6 months. Like I always have a problem when I get into relationships. I get complacent. Like when I'm single, I'm like hungry. And, like I want to take off my goals. Like get that nice body. You know, I'm disciplined as fuck. But when I get into a relationship, like I get complacent and I'm not as hungry. You know, heartbroken. So I was looking like this, like the day I decided to shave my head off. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna go on full monk mode. I'm gonna shave off my head. And this is how I look like. Shaved head. Like, now it's still growing a little bit. But this time I'm planning on going monk mode for about a year. And I promised myself, like, I need to make a good amount of cash flow and have my own place to get into a relationship. I still live with my dad right now. I pay him rent, so I'm basically living on my own. But I can't bring like girls over and stuff because I'm like Muslim, and my parents don't know about this shit. So I don't want to bring any girls over, and they're strict as fuck. If you guys watch this far, I'm trying to make TikToks. I'm almost at 10K, so it's a shameless plug. I hope you guys can follow me on TikTok and help me reach 10K. That would be very helpful. But right now I look like this, and it's been a year I haven't jerked off, and I'm not planning on jerking off or watching any porn. I still read books, and like I started hitting new PRs, bench 225 like 2 weeks ago, 340 on the squat, and I'm starting to deadlift now. And your boy's 173, 175 pounds right now. Boy's starting to get big, you know, getting bulky. I'm gonna cut during the summer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I win this contest. Make sure you guys leave a like and follow me on TikTok, boys.